Welcome back. In the today's lecture, I am Mr. V.D. Jadhav, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Chemistry, KTHM College, Nasik 2. In the previous lecture, we have seen quantitation, requirement of quantitative method involving LCMS, quantitative standardization, and matrix effect in LCMS. In today's lecture, we are learn the method of standard addition to overcome matrix effect. Let us see a method for the analysis of four diaretic self-fish poisoning toxins, namely okadic acid, OA, dinophygistoxin 1, DTX1, pectinotoxin 6, PTX6, and acetoxin YTX. Figure 5.59. This is molecular structure of the diuretic self-fish poison. A. Pectinotoxin 6. B. Okadic acid. C. Dinophysis DTX1 and acetoxin YTX. This is four toxins A, B, C, D. In scallops using LC electrospray mass spectrometry has been reported. The intensity of the molecular species M2Na plus H anion for YTX and M-H anion for OA, that is okadic acid, DTX1 dinophysis toxin and PTX6 pectinotoxin were monitored after injection in either pure methanol or a solution of extract from poison-free scallop into a 150 by 2.1 mm 5 micrometer ODS2 column. Elution was accomplished with a linear gradient of a mobile phase composed of methanol and 1 millimolar ammonium acetate in water at a flow rate of 200 microliter per minute. Good linear calibration graphs over the complete concentration range studied up to 500 microgram per liter were obtained for both sets of data with R2 values between 0.991 and 0.9999. The intensity of the signal for the analytes in the scallop extract was lower in the scallop extract was lower in each case as shown in figure 5.16. This is calibration curve for the diaretic self-fish poison in standard solution in methanol and standard solution in poison-free scallop extract solution. Pectinotoxin 6, B okadic acid, C acetoxin, and D dinophysis toxin 1. This is PTX6 for PTX6 intensity versus concentration. This is B for okadic acid, this C for YTX and D for DTX1. Matrix effect and correction by standard addition in quantitative liquid chromatographic mass spectrometric analysis of diuretic shellfish poisoning toxins. Four methods of overcoming suppression effects were discussed in this paper. These four methods: first one, complete removal of co-eluting substances by sample cleanup, time consuming and difficult if not impossible if the matrix is complex. Second one, the use of internal standards. This would improve the precision, but if the calibration standards were made up in pure solvents, would not necessarily improve the accuracy. In these particular examples, appropriate internal standards were not in any case available. Third one, make the calibration standards up in a matrix extract rather than in a pure solvent. The problem with this approach is that the composition of such an extract cannot be guaranteed to be identical to that in which the analytes to be determined are found at the extent to which matrix effects are being corrected cannot be certain. Figure 5.61, to which matrix effects are being corrected cannot be certain. Figure 5.61 shows the quantitative result obtained when three different matrix extracts peaked with 200 microgram per liter of each of the four toxins were analyzed and illustrate the variability that may be encountered if this methodology is employed. This is figure 5.61 quantitative results for four diuretic shellfish poison obtained when identical amount of analyte were peaked into three different poison-free scallop extract solution. This is reprinted from Journal of Chromatography, Matrix Effect and Correction by Standard Addition in Quantitative Liquid Chromatographic Mass Spectrometric Analysis of Diuretic Shellfish Poisoning Toxin. With permission from Elsewhere Science, this is for PTX6, this is for OA, this is for YTX and this for DTX1. Concentration in microgram per liter versus sample identification. And fourth one, calibration based on the method of standard additions. This involves determination of the unknown followed by addition of a known amount of each of the analytes of interest to this sample. The increase in signal can then be related to the amount of analyte added and the amount originally present in the sample calculated. The main disadvantages of this approach is that further LCMS analysis must be carried out. One, if a single point calibration is to be used, and more if further additions are made. A matrix extract was prepared from poison-free scallop and peaked at the level of 200 nanogram per gram of scallop hepatopancreas. The toxins were determined by using LCMS with calibration employing external standards prepared in methanol The matrix extract was then peaked further with 300 nanogram per gram of each of the toxins and redetermined. The results obtained for each analytes are summarized in table 5.17 and show that when using the external calibration methods, the values obtained range from 138 to 170 nanogram per gram. A reduction in accuracy of between 15 and 33 percentage. In contrast, the method of standard addition gave values between 197 and 215 nanogram per gram, with detection limit of between 30 and 60 picogram of injected analyte. The overall method performance is summarized in table 5.18 and clearly illustrate the effectiveness of this approach. Here in table 5.17, quantitative results obtained for the determination of 4 diuretic shellfish poison DSPs using external standard and the method of standard additions. This is also reprinted from Journal of Chromatography, matrix effects and correction by standard additions in quantitative liquid chromatographic mass spectrometric analysis of diuretic shellfish poisoning toxins. This is also copyright with the permission from Elsewhere Science. Model sample, this amount plus minus standard deviation nanogram per gram. This is a standard deviation for n is equal to 6 nanogram per gram hepatopancreas extract. This A and B indicate the calibration curve were prepared by using DSP standard solution in methanol. This C, the calculation was carried out by adding the DSP standard solution to the model sample. This is model sample theoretical PTX6 OA YTX DTX1 200 and external standard method B 170 plus minus 8 134 plus minus 14 135 plus minus 8 and 138 plus minus 6. This standard addition method C 197 plus minus 9 213 plus minus 20 215 plus minus 12 and 214 plus minus 10. In this table, (5.18) intra-day accuracy and precision data for the determination of 4 diuretic shellfish poison using LCMS and the method of standard addition. This is reprinted from Journal of Chromatography, matrix effect and correction by standard addition in quantitative liquid chromatographic mass spectrometric analysis of diuretic shellfish poisoning toxins with permission from Elsewhere Science. This parameter concentration in microgram per liter, mean standard addition A for n is equal to 6 in microgram per liter, relative standard deviation in percentage and bias in percentage. For compound PTX6, OA, YTX and DTX1. And 33%. In contrast, the method of standard additions gave values between 197 and 215 nanogram per gram with detection limit of between 30 and 60 picogram of injected analytes. The overall method of performance is summarized in table 5.18 and clearly illustrates the effectiveness of this approach. This is figure 5.59 molecular structure of the diuretic shellfish poison. In this figure 5.60 calibration curve for the diuretic shellfish poison. This is 4 methods of overcoming suppression effect were discussed in this paper. This is 1, 2, 3 and 4 I already told, and in this figure 5.61 quantitative results for 4 diuretic shellfish poison obtained when identical amount of analyte were picked into three different poison-free scallop extract solutions. In this table 5.17 quantitative result obtained for the determination of 4 diuretic shellfish poison using external standard and method of standard additions. This table 5.18 is intraday accuracy and precision data for the determination of 4 diuretic shellfish poison using LCMS and a method of standard addition. Thank you.